Should I change shirts before we start here?
The New Mexico Ice Wolves are back in Blaine, Minnesota, starting a brand new season in the same place their last one ended. And tonight, at the NAHL's annual showcase, the Ice Wolves will have a shot at revenge.
Yeah, obviously with them ending our season last year, getting another chance to play Jersey, this one, the older guys have had this circled on the calendar for a long time.
Yeah, we've definitely had New Jersey circled since we found out we were playing them. It was definitely the highlight of the showcase for us, for sure.
Yeah, every guy coming back's definitely been looking forward to playing New Jersey since we saw the schedule get released.
Last June, New Jersey ended the Ice Wolves' storybook run, defeating New Mexico in overtime to move on to the final, where they would take the Robertson Cup.
In double overtime!
It was a series that left many Ice Wolves returners with a chip on their shoulders and a ringing in their ears.
You see a lot of teams in the East bang their sticks on the boards like that, but I feel like it's like a 14-year-old thing, I don't really think it's something you do at this age.
Yeah, the banging on the sticks, we just gotta make sure they're not doing a lot of it and kind of shut them up. It would feel unreal to just shut them up, honestly.
There'd be nothing better than the end of the game. We're walking off with a win, and you look down at their bench, and it's just silence. Nothing hitting the boards, nothing at all.
If you're going to circle a game on the calendar, it's nice to have a player like defenseman Jeff Hutchinson on the roster.
A rush started, bouncing puck right at center. Hutchinson just nails his man.
That hit first game was just a classic Hutch standing up and, hey, I'm bigger than you, I'm stronger than you, and it's going to be a rough day for you. He hit him hard. It was probably one of the biggest hits I've ever seen in game that I've been a part of. It's literally like the guy ran into a wall.
He's a big kid, he loves hitting people, and I think he's good at it. His timing is really good. There's no ugly hits or something. I think they're pure, and he plays hard. He plays a hard game, and I like that.
Their guy just took the puck from one of our guys, picked it off, and he was trying to come back at us, and I had all the speed. I just cut over, caught him real good. Some guy, he didn't like the hit too much, came after me, and then Howard came swooping in. He wrestled the guy to the ground and took him down, so they definitely do respond, but we got guys that can respond too.
Coach Phil Fox believes this year's Ice Wolves team has some notable differences to last year's, namely depth up front and a lineup filled with leaders.
We lost 4 Division I defensemen and a Division I goalie. We got obviously 4 returners who we had last year back in that position, and we're going to need them to step up pretty big. And then the difference, which is a good difference, is up front. I think we have a lot more depth.
We could have 18, 20 captains on the team this year. We just got a really good leadership group and a lot of guys that can step up and lead whenever needed.
I see a team that's hungry and wants redemption and wants to get back to the Robertson Cup and do it all this time. I feel like obviously winning the South is a big deal, but we still came up just a little bit short, and obviously the ultimate goal is just get back to the Robertson Cup and finish it off this time. I think we can do it.
As New Mexico continues to build a winning culture in the desert, they've become a beacon for top talent from all over the world.
Yeah, so we got Craig, he's our new goalie. He's very Canadian. He throws the A after every sentence, and he's got the accent. That's pretty funny.
Super Canadian, unreal guy, just literally straight out of a movie. That's how Canadian he is.
Canadian netminder Will Craig is teaching the boys some foreign relations of his own.
Just being grateful to kind of meet guys from all parts of the country. You get to kind of see roles or ways that people kind of speak, and saying y'all or something like that, whereas in Canada we're known for saying A and having our little kind of quirks like that. Well, I noticed that Howie was actually saying A quite a bit. Throughout the last couple weeks, I've heard guys actually say it, and it's unique to see a word that's pretty dominant in my Canadian language, I guess you could say, and hearing it here in the States, it kind of gives you a nice feel of home, and you're not so segregated from everybody else that's from here.
Swedish newcomer Alfred Lindberg knows the importance of getting off to a fast start, and he hasn't wasted time building a highlight reel of his own.
That pass now intercepted. Lindberg, what a move to the front. He scores! Can you say goal of the
our group is very determined to have a good score. The returners know how important it is to take some good points now instead of start chasing in the end of the series. You want to win to every price, and you will pay the price, whatever it is. And that's the culture, I think, is like hard work every day and put the team first.
As the Ice Wolves continue to grow the game in New Mexico, a new NA3HL team expands New Mexico's commitment to the ladder of development. It's an addition both Coach Fox and the boys welcome with open arms.
For the organization, it's a huge piece to complement what we're doing, right? It allows me as a head coach, there's a couple of players that are playing on that NA3 team right now that I know will get games with us. And, having these guys only be a door away, right? It's easy to call them up, give them the opportunity. There's kids who are on board and understand that this organization is, top notch and they want to be a part of it. And wherever their opportunity is, whether it's in the 3HL or with our club, they got to make the most of it and obviously try to, if they want to play in the NA, work hard and get there.
Yeah, I think it is cool, especially for just Albuquerque hockey fans, right? They got a game to go to every weekend, right? Because when we're home, they're on the road, and when they're home, we're on the road. So every weekend in Albuquerque, if you're not doing nothing, the Outpost will be rocking for sure. So I think it's huge just for hockey fans in Albuquerque to help grow the game.
They call the NAHL the League of Opportunity for a reason. And the annual showcase lives up to its name each spring, filling the building with scouts from every school on the planet. This year, the Ice Wolves went the extra mile, adding oversized nameplates to their jersey, giving their players the best chance to stand out.
Yeah, they're huge. The names are huge on the back for sure. You know who everyone is. You can see across the ice who everyone is. So it's a good problem to have. It's fun when the team has success, people start watching. So you start out 2-0. It's good for everyone on the team. Team success leads to that.
But the showcase isn't just about what's next. It's also about right now. And no division arrived in Minnesota better prepared than the NAHL's Dirty South.
As Kuntz gets it to him. Yeah! Scores! Dylan Kuntz! Shot! Yeah! Scores! Jack Dalton has scored 2 goals! And turnover. Sully Sholly in alone. Scores!
The South Division would go a combined 20-12 at the showcase, including a 3-1 record for the Ice Wolves. Goalie Carson Stokes helped New Mexico tend to some unfinished business, backstopping the Ice Wolves to a 4-2 victory over their rivals from the Garden State. Yes, there was hockey to be played in Blaine. And while Albuquerque's green chili has plenty of spice, the Ice Wolves know revenge is a dish best served cold. Convenient, because hockey is played on ice.
That one was circled for a reason. Way to
I think I got one groin left. When it's 2-2, you guys gave me some goal support. It's always nice. Let's finish it tomorrow. Right. Ow, ow, ow!
Special thanks to presenting sponsor Duke City Urgent Care, Medic Buddy, and Rio Grande Credit Union for all they do to keep the Ice Wolves healthy on the ice. And thanks to the entire family of Ice Wolves marketing partners, doing their part to grow hockey and ice sports right here in Albuquerque.